The lone wolf, the black sheep, the master chameleon. Sigma males have earned themselves quite a few impressive nicknames, and for a good reason. They occupy the top spot in the socio-sexual hierarchy right next to alpha males, but sort of outside the pyramid. They live by their own rules and they never walk with the herd. Welcome to Viral Brain, where we explore the psychology of different personality types. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you can be notified whenever we release new content. In general, Sigma males love exploring the world and expanding their knowledge. They engage in all different sorts of hobbies, and it usually includes one or more of the following: self-development, solitude, personal challenges, or self-care. Here are the top 16 hobbies for Sigma males. Number 1. Traveling. Sigma males are free spirits. They're nicknamed the lone wolves for a reason. Traveling is the number one hobby the vast majority of Sigma men share in common. It's a way for them to express their freedom and enjoy the privilege of not being tied down to anything, anyone, or any place. It also fits all the criteria they're looking for when searching for a new hobby. Self-development, as they explore new cultures, learn new things, and maybe even languages. Solitude, as Sigma males usually travel alone and they're in a foreign country where literally no one knows them. Personal challenges, as they must survive in an unfamiliar environment. And self-care, as they consider traveling the world is their biggest joy in life. Number 2. Exploring. Sigmas get bored easily. They won't quit because the going gets hard or they face a huge challenge, but they will quit if they simply get bored. They have to have constant stimulation, face challenges which they can adapt to, and solve new problems. This is why you'll never find a Sigma male in a regular, boring 9-to-5 working as a banker or an accountant, and if you do find one, you'll find them miserable. Rather than having one hobby for their entire life, Sigma males jump from one activity to the other rapidly. Some people consider that quitting, but that's not the case. Sigma males don't quit, they simply lose interest and move on to the next thing because they hate being bored. They don't engage in routine hobbies that don't pose new challenges, like collecting things or playing bingo every weekend. Number 3. Browsing the internet. Sigma males don't follow fashion or trends. You'd often find very little on their social media profiles, and they're completely oblivious to all the Instagram trends and TikTok dances. To Sigmas, these are all desperate tools to try to fit in with everyone, and they don't care about fitting in. Instead, they like to browse the internet for interesting information and go down the rabbit hole in topics they care about. They absolutely love documentaries because they're both entertaining and educational. Sigma males are hungry for knowledge, and they like to engage in hobbies that have some kind of self-development. So they see the internet as a means to widen their horizon and learn new things, even if it's just improving their sense of humor. Number 4. Art. Novels, poems, music, acting, rapping, whatever it may be. Sigmas have a knack for creative hobbies. This is because of two things. 1. Their unique perspectives on life can be extremely valuable material for artwork. Many times a Sigma would find a famous art piece pointless or overrated. They might think, yeah, the Mona Lisa is great and all, but I'm pretty sure there are way more talented people in the world, they're just not as famous as Leonardo da Vinci. That's because they think for themselves and never like something or someone just because everyone else likes them. And 2, they're very expressive due to the amount of time they spend inside their own minds, listening to their intuition and figuring themselves out. If Sigma males combine these two strengths, unique perspective and beautiful expression, only a masterpiece can be the product of their artistic hobbies. Number 5. Meditation. Sigma males like to find what everything means to them rather than simply taking it for what it is. They want to consciously explore the world around them and their own thoughts and intuition, and there's no better way to do that than meditation. They also like to take the time to think before important decisions, and they often dedicate certain periods of the day to sit in a quiet place and think. The thing is, Sigmas don't really wing it. They value their alone time, they're calm and calculating, and they like to think about anything they say or do before doing it. They look within themselves for intuition, and they listen to their gut feeling. Number 6. Working out. An alpha will probably hit the gym to impress the ladies or have a nice beach body. Sigmas would go because they want to feel better about themselves. They value being productive, and they're aware that a healthy body results in a healthy mind. They're aware that they need a functional body for years to come if they want to continue being successful, so they like to keep it healthy by exercising and eating healthy. Number 7. Crafting. Knitting, crocheting, sculpting, origami, and the list goes on. Sigma males might grow fond of any handcraft for a few reasons. It's a solitary activity in which they can be alone and reflect on their art in peace. It's a means for them to express themselves, and their crafts often have fine details or hidden messages, and they don't really care what society thinks of these uncommon hobbies, so they don't mind engaging in them. Number 8. Design. From graphic design to architecture, anything that falls within the category of design is a great fit for Sigmas. The definition of creativity is to create something that didn't exist before with very little input. Sigma males are masters of that. They love processing information, adding their personal touch, and creating something new. So design activities like making models or even web development can be great careers or hobbies for them. Number 9. Logic games. Sudoku, chess, puzzles, you name it. Sigma males are highly logical people, and they rely way more on reason to go through life than emotions. They know that an exercise for the mind is just as important as an exercise for the body, so they love to engage in games that would challenge their intellect and require them to think. Number 10. Martial arts. Sigma males are drawn to activities that challenge them, both physically and mentally, and martial arts require a focused mind as much as a strong punch. Unlike alpha males who might use their strength or competence in martial arts to assert their dominance, Sigma males will often be quiet about it, and they would never abuse their skills unless absolutely necessary. Number 11. Reading. Sigma males are aware that the only way of communicating with the past is reading, and the only way of communicating with the future is writing. And they like to engage in both hobbies equally. Sigma males love to read about a wide variety of topics, from politics and history to fiction and finance. They see every book they consume as something added to them, an idea or a new perspective that would make them grow a little as a person. Number 12. Sigma males love making a hobby of telling children Santa doesn't exist. Sigmas are brutally honest, and they can often make a hobby out of shocking people or making them burst with laughter using ridiculously honest sarcasm. People lie to make themselves look better, to hide a mistake or a failure they've made, or to protect someone's feelings and spare their pain. Sigmas don't really care about any of these things, so they just don't have a reason to lie. They have pragmatic views on life, and they don't sugarcoat stuff to make it sound better. They tell it like it is, and if it hurts someone, well, too bad, it's still the truth. The thing is, they don't mind hearing the truth themselves, so they don't give these filters of politeness and esteem as much significance as others do. They're humble, so they have no regard to title or status. They talk to their college professors and bosses the same way they talk to the janitor or someone who works for them, with respect and honesty. They have a mindset that goes, the only reason there has to be a guy who tells children Santa doesn't exist is the guy who told them Santa does. Number 13. Sigma males have a hobby of exploring their preferences. They like to always try new restaurants and go to new places. They don't like something or someone just because everyone likes it. They look within themselves to find what they truly enjoy in life, and they're never afraid to say it. So they have different tastes in music, food, art, places, and pretty much everything. Number 14. Going to the movies alone. Sigma males self-indulge, and they don't mind doing it alone. They can treat themselves to a nice meal on their own, go to a movie they've been waiting for, or even travel or go on hikes. If a company is available, great. If not, it wouldn't stop them from doing what they want alone. Number 15. Programming. If you have any background in programming, you'll know that it's all about problem solving and not really writing code. Anyone can learn the languages and syntax, but not many people would spend hours, days, or even weeks trying to solve a problem with a very efficient solution. Also, there's much room in programming for creativity and finding new solutions, something that Sigma males love. There's also the added benefit that it's not a very socially demanding hobby, so Sigmas can work mostly by themselves without getting interrupted by countless meetings. Since programming happens to be a profitable career choice, many Sigma males opt into making a living out of this hobby. Number 16. Investigation. Some action is always fun. Sigma males have the ability to completely separate their emotions from their decision-making process and rely only on logic and reason to make deductions. They read right through people, and they're basically walking lie-detecting machines. They know exactly how lying looks like, and they have the ability to sniff out bullshit from a mile away. Also, a Sigma male can look at the evidence, put one and one together, and arrive at conclusions based on reason. So they like to utilize these skills in hobbies or careers that are based on investigation, like solving riddles or playing things like Among Us, or even pursuing a career as a detective or an investigative journalist. Thanks for watching.